So we're going to be starting Anthem for Sundays. A little bit of backstory about this game. It was a bit of a commercial flop. Long story to that, but it's a game that's still alive, but not really supported, just it's maintained. That's the best way to describe it. Which is kind of a shame, because for a while there, they were going to release version 2.0, but that never happened. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to make a new Lancer strictly dedicated to the streaming. And we're just going to jump right on in there. Hello and welcome to the stream. Oh, I had no idea this was actually a blocked scene. I am very sorry about that. I'm kind of surprised that they would block out this intro. Hello. I'm still waiting to see what it does here. Okay, so it's connecting to online right now, again. There we go. So, subtitle. I'm gonna make the subtitles larger, so that way people who have a hard time hearing but are actively watching, they'll be able to read everything. So what's nice is it's actually letting us take care of this right now. Okay. So, there we go. We'll confirm and continue. So... okay. So I'm hoping this also doesn't count as a block cutscene. I'd be kind of surprised if... well, it's also... this is an EA game. A little bit of backstory about this game was, when it first came out, a lot of people really compared it to Warframe quite a bit. And playing a bit of it, it's similar, yes, but it's also its own thing that's really well done. I was kind of disappointed to find out that EA and BioWare dropped 2.0. It could have been quite something. But that's okay.
We live in a dangerous world. The gods who built it vanished, leaving behind their instruments that aimlessly reshaped the land. These ancient relics harness an unknowable force we call the Anthem of Creation. But the Anthem refuses to be controlled. To survive, our ancestors invented the javelins and built cities with great walls. Today, it falls to a dedicated group of heroes to face the chaos, protect our homes, and fight for our very survival. We are freelancers. We leap head-on into danger, rescuing the lost, keeping the monsters at bay, and silencing the Anthem's terrible cataclysms. But not all cataclysms are created equal. And even freelancers are wary of the untamed power of the Anthem.
This is it. Close as we get with the Striders.
Agreed. Looks like we fly from here. Alec, you hear that?
Yep. All teams, get ciphers to their amplifiers. Let's go!
I never really noticed how the Striders almost look like AT-ATs.
Freelancer, we're a long way from the cenotaph, and the storm is worse than we thought.
Okay, this is as close as we're gonna get to the center without the Strider getting ripped to shreds. Let's go, freelancers. Suit up!
How crazy will this get?
No idea. Never tried to shut down a cataclysm this big.
Oh, steady, Faye. None of us come out of this alive without our cipher.
Stay safe out there. Remember, we're a team. I'm right there with you.
Hello and welcome to the stream.
Okay, freelancer. You might be new, but you won't be here if you didn't show promise.
Hey, Helen, what's up? Waiting for it to die down out there? Let's go!
Thought you could use a head start.
See you at the cenotaph. We're heading out.
Okay, everyone. Let's stop this cataclysm from growing. From killing everything.
I don't know, Halleck. Haven't seen anything like this before.
Look, everyone. I won't be here if I thought this storm could beat me, right? The Heart of Rage is no different than the hundreds of other Shaper ruins we've dealt with. It's just bigger. This is what we do. So we're gonna go in there and we're gonna take on whatever unholy beast it spits at us, and we're going to tame that thing. Together.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Ready, Javelin 1?
Ooh, ready. Strong alone, stronger together.
And one thing I really do like about this is...
Set. Let's go.
Team, check in.
I've got you, Faye. Loud and clear.
Yeah, gateway link is strong so far.
Storm gets worse ahead. Trying to find a calm pocket for you. Steady, Miller. Your heart rate is too high. Halleck, check in, please.
A little busy, Faye. No worries on me. Woo-hoo! Got one.
Team, our rookie's tangled with the Wyvern.
Well, was. Another nice thing about...
Freelancer, thank goodness you survived, but your Javelin needs a restart. I'll bring systems back one at a time. Starting voice recognition.
So, we'll go with the female voice. It's just...
Faye? Faye, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. That was a bad fall. How's your head? You remember the mission?
I think so. Where am I?
You're in a cataclysm, terrible storm, called the Heart of Rage. You need to get to the center and shut it down by silencing the cenotaph.
Got it.
A little bit more of a calmer voice. Should help.
Your suit
keep
is
things
still
going.
critical. Grab a repair pack when you can. You've got a bit of a climb to catch up. Halleck?
Yep.
She's up and heading your way.
How's it going back there? What's your ETA?
Dunno. Faye?
Not too far, just... Oh, no, sorry. Can't talk. Be right back.
What's going on?
Alright, let's head back to the Strider. We lost too many.
Good. Now you have partial boosters at least.
There we go.
Team, the cipher from Strider 2 is down. Comatose.
His Lannisters are flying blind? Never mind that, Alec. We got a Titan. Holy crap. Miller, get your head in the game. Hurry up, rookie. We can use the help.
On my way. Hang tough, everyone.
Another really nice thing about this compared to like Warframe. Warframe, everything just felt light. Everything in this feels, you feel the weight of the gear
Team,
you're using.
update. This is not going well. Many casualties. Freelancers down. Ciphers in comas.
Comas?
From hearing the anthem.
How are you doing, Faye? Are you okay?
So far, but I can hear it too.
Up there.
No flight boosters yet.
What the? Hey, Miller! I found your Titan!
This cataclysm is creating them by the handful.
Faye? You still there?
Yes, you've got down freelancers ahead, sending distress signals. They're the ones from Strider 2. Their javelins need repair. Get them moving.
Hang tight. Thanks, sister. Your Cypher's in a coma. Damn. Heading back to the Strider. I got you, Freelancer.
We aren't gonna make it to the cenotaph.
Gonna try. I took care of all 3 Freelancers. What next?
Push on and join your team.
How long? Which way? We've got a Titan on the bridge above.
Leave it. We've got one up here, too.
They're all over the place. I'll need to go around. Which way, Faye?
Hey,
Never mind. Titan here just blasted the wall out. Give me a shortcut.
we really need your help.
Gotcha. On my way. How close am I, Faye?
Hey, Adair, get a route to his left.
The Anthem. It wants to consume me. To show me...
Faye, snap out of it. What do you got for us?
Oh, sorry. The whole team from Strider 3 is gone.
Miller, pull back. See if we can flank it.
Strider 4 team is in retreat if they make it. Mission seems to...
Hurry up. Where are you? Trying. I swear.
It's all wrong. It's all done. Come back. Retreat. I can hear the anthem of creation.
Faye.
Rookie, there you are. Get in here.
Faye's calling a retreat.
We got this.
Almost there.
Team, you need to retreat.
Miller.
Go.
Oh.
Not good.
He's gone. I'm sorry.
This thing is going down. Come on. Adair.
Hello and welcome to the stream.
Get back to the Strider. This mission is over.
I can do it. Look at this, Faye. We have to silence the cenotaph.
Please. I'm barely holding it together.
Retreat isn't an option. Not now. We got this, bastard.
We have to get out of here.
No. We push on.
We're the only ones left.
Think about Miller and Adair. All the others. You being a coward.
I'm no coward.
No?
You want to push forward until I get killed? Until we both get killed?
Yeah, one took out.
Where did that come from?
Let's go. Faye, we're coming back.
No!
You beat us, Alec. We need to regroup.
It can't beat us. Rookie, don't you dare pull me out of here.
It's almost like Halleck wants to die, but I mean, sometimes do require a tactical retreat.
During the failed attempt to silence the Heart of Rage, we lost more than freelancers, more than friends and comrades. We lost the faith of the people we protect. So the freelancers scattered, searching for ways to redeem themselves. The few who remained carried on, finding new allies where they could. Doing their best to help a people who no longer called the freelancers heroes.
They're cute.
I'm at the coordinates, Owen.
Impressive entrance as usual.
Nice to be appreciated.
Ah, don't sell yourself short, mate. A cipher couldn't ask for a better partner.
You could ask, but not many of us left.
The relay's a short flight away.
Easy contract so far.
Easy keeps you alive.
Wouldn't call this living, inspecting sensors every month.
Yeah, pays the bills.
Not exactly the freelancer motto.
Yeah, well, until the freelancers are back on their feet, we can enjoy all the gorgeous scenery Bastion has to offer.
Flying around it is even better.
Now I'm jealous, sitting here in the fort.
This is probably, in my opinion, one of the best features of Anthem
There's
is
the
the
relay.
flight.
Just needs a hard reset.
It's actually pretty well done, pretty smooth.
This should get the early warning network back up. Good, that
And
did
just-
it. You'll need to manually check the sensors now. First one's nearby. Oh, maybe grab some supplies before you go.
Just really a shame it flopped so much at launch. When the game first launched, it was really,
I'm going into the ravine.
really a buggy mess. Which, unfortunately, with any BioWare game, that is to be expected.
Oh, there's the first sensor. I need you to access it.
Yeah, I'll access that as soon as I grab that rock.
Stick close so I can get a reading on the Shaper energy. Hang on. I'm detecting movement. Looks like scorpions. Sorry, you need to stay near the sensor so I can get a reading.
There we go.
Scorpions are riled up.
When aren't they? Probably haven't tasted fresh freelancer in a while.
Won't be today.
Aha! Convince them! Hang in there, I'm still waiting for a reading.
Owen?
Almost got it! Alright, readings are coming through.
What?
It's mostly normal.
Mostly. This is the early warning system. If it's detecting something.
Yeah, no sign of Shaper energy. Head to the next sensor.
So there's still some visual bugs, but there's not nearly as many gameplay bugs
Oh,
as
waterfall ahead if you want to cool your suit.
as when the game first launched.
Handy in a pinch.
You're coming up on the next
But-
sensor. Check it out for me, will you?
Oh,
Wait there while I get a reading.
No sign of scorpions, at least. They're aggressive today.
can I shoot the rabbits? Oh.
You do know you could probably just orphan some baby rabbit.
Owen, what's going on? Why are all the birds leaving?
I'm working on it.
Okay. So yeah, you can kill the all the wildlife. It
Reading.
looks like.
Not good. Possible Shaper energy detected. Get to the next sensor, we can narrow it down.
Birds might have had the right idea.
But yeah,
Owen,
you can.
how bad could this get?
You were in the heart of rage, weren't you?
Don't even think it.
See these ruins? There's a theory a Shaper relic flipped gravity for a day.
Uh-huh. Well, not on my watch.
Last sensor's nearby.
With wyverns circling.
I see them. Fire breathers. Still need to get a reading.
But
Give me a second for a reading. Heads up, more wyvern are on you.
Everything's in a bad mood today.
This could be their nesting area. Shouldn't be a problem for the mighty Grabbit killer. Hang in there, your javelin can take some heat. Mostly.
And when it can't?
You'll know it.
How is it fair that these things fly and breathe fire?
Spawn of some nasty Shaper relic. Whole world's a crazy zoo. The Shapers had all sorts of tricks up their sleeves. But you do too. Use your whole arsenal.
I don't need to though.
Persistent, I'll give him that.
Poke a wyvern and one of you will end up dead. Or barbecued.
Yeah, there's no more wyverns coming.
Oh crap!
What?
Shaper energy off the charts. An unstable relic in the area. A bad one. I've got a probable location.
On it.
Watertight seals are holding. Shall I call in more freelancers?
No time. We can't risk this getting worse.
I think underwater combat is something they kind of missed a chance on doing, but...
Here we go.
Shaper ruins. We're on the right trail.
Looks like an echo lock we need to open.
I've dealt with these. Look around at the floating lights. They're the echoes. Grab them and bring them to the door. Your javelin can hold 3 at a time. That's it. A fragment of Anthem energy gone astray. You're getting the hang of it. Your suit can only hold 3 at a time. Take these over to the door. It's
that
working.
means, what, 2
You're gonna
left?
have to ask an archivist why. You'll need more echoes. That should be enough. Let's see if the door opens. Aha! That did it. We're in. Impressive. Even for a Shaper ruin.
What's it for?
Raise a mountain, carve out an ocean, spawn some new monstrosity?
There has to be some reason for it all.
It's the riddle of our world. And this one's waking up. I detect intense energy deeper in.
Someone else made it down here. Though it doesn't look like they made it back out. What's all this?
Alright.
Got me. Painful looking? This ruin's never been mapped. Careful! Too much of that, you'll overload.
Almost there. Oh,
Ollie,
shit, that was
watch
close.
I've lost flight control.
I'm trying to reset, hang on. Oh, good. It's just water.
Owen?
Controls restored, you're back. That's the relic up there. Big one too, you'll need to silence it.
Where do I start?
Some echoes have shaken loose. Find them and get them back in place.
Okay, oh, there's an echo right there. Oh, I thought I was close enough to that.
Got one.
You know the drill, you'll need more.
But for a tutorial, this actually is pretty well done. I have to give
What's the
them
relic
that.
doing?
I can't tell, but the energy pocket's getting bigger. Something's forming in there.
What is it?
I mean, anything is possible. Look at the waterfalls, they're going backwards.
Okay.
It's working. Keep the echoes coming and it will collapse the energy pocket. Just think. The anthem's being harnessed in there. Pure creation, something totally new forming.
New and dangerous.
Blame that on the Shapers. It's still amazing.
Here's our last echo. There it is.
There. Last echo.
You did it. That should silence it.
And once we end up getting to endgame, what we'll be doing is...
It didn't hold.
I see! It's starting. You've got company!
we'll just be running endgame content. But I'm going to keep the matchmaking on,
Got anything yet?
I'm thinking!
and I'll just turn off
Alright, hang in there. I might have an idea. Just give me a second.
microphone communications for other players. So that way,
I'm clear, Owen.
Good. I think we can still stop this.
we'll
Those
be able to
fragments of the
still
relic that blew out, grab them and put them back together. Oh,
get the
and
full
fundraising
experience
for
of the
more
game
companies on the way.
without
Got one.
Now carry it over and put it in place.
more or less
Fragments in.
bothering
Now
the other
others.
players,
Keep at it and
if
you'll
that
survive
makes
this.
sense.
Almost certainly.
If anybody's
Owen,
opposed
something
to
in there's
that.
growling.
Something biological, that's all I can say for sure. But I hope it's not the rabbit overlord.
Owen, what's happening in there?
There's something, has teeth. Lots of them. Hurry!
It has teeth and is cold.
How many teeth?
Size is the real problem.
What's that mean?
Large! Considerable. Just get them.
Okay. Last one. Here goes.
careful. Anything's...
Possible. I know.
You know, I heard a relic made a guy vanish into thin air once, and no idea where he went. Which isn't as lucky as the freelancer whose guts were turned inside out.
How's that lucky?
At least he died
Hello
a
and
little
welcome to the
overweight.
stream.
This is a pain.
They all are. Indecipherable puzzles that only make sense to shapers.
No, I mean there's ice jamming it up. Owen? What?
You're out of time! Silence it!
I'm trying to!
Well, nobody told him! It's an Ursix!
It's not working.
I'll put you back into it!
Got it!
Hello and welcome to the stream.
Well, at least now I've got a new story. That time a relic spawned a giant Ursix that almost ate you whole.
Yeah, a classic for the ages. I'd say that fulfills the contract.
Hello and welcome.
Tarsus. To a job well done.
The only kind there is. I'm on my way.
So, trying to commentate over the game is going to be a little bit tricky for me just because there's a lot of dialogue that they like to do, and I don't like talking over the dialogue. I feel that can take away from a lot of overall experience for everybody watching. But, what was I saying earlier? Yeah, Anthem actually has become a pretty solid game, and actually a fairly enjoyable experience compared to how it was at launch. Yeah, launch was just, it was too glitchy. Maybe one day there'll be enough players back in Anthem, but I doubt it, to get them to actually go ahead and get back onto starting Anthem 2.0. Sage. What? I don't understand how to get the Sage playstyle. I'll figure that one out eventually. And all of our gear is ranked, which means it's kind of like the Destiny level up system, which is, it's both good and bad. All the gear you get does keep up with as the game progresses and your actual level of your freelancer, which is good. But sometimes it can not be the best thing, just especially if anybody has played Destiny or Destiny 2, they understand what I'm talking about there, of the powered leveled gear. Especially if, like, let's say you're trying to do some sort of fashion thing, the gear you want to wear versus what you need to wear doesn't always add up. So, select a face, set your call sign. So what are our faces? We won't really be seeing their face, so yeah, and we'll just use the stream name War Benefactor, and we'll get going into the story now. But yeah, combat overall in this is actually pretty smooth, and the controls
Here
are
we
actually
are,
pretty
back in
intuitive.
Fort Tarsus, the last stop on the Bastion frontier.
If it isn't my favorite freelancer. I hear you've been busy.
You know how it is, though. Another day, another disaster averted.
What have you done this time?
Nothing. My armor's fine. Probably. I hope.
Welcome home. You should swing by my amplifier in the Enclave.
Something wrong?
No, not wrong. More like fun. Drop on by whenever.
Okay. I'm not going to really read too much of the Cortex unless people want me to. It's a lot of background fluff. I might even just skip grabbing them all together. Lots of world building information, though. They did a pretty good job with.
You see what I mean? You picked up on that, right? Little warble. It's warbling, right?
All readings fall within acceptable tolerances.
You gotta look past the numbers for once in your life. Something is off. The connection is a bit fuzzy.
How do you quantify fuzzy?
You don't quantify fuzzy. You don't measure it. You don't count it. It's nothing like that. It's a feeling.
Everything okay here, Owen?
Yeah, well, on your last mission, I noticed that the cipher chair was giving off some very strange feedback.
All readings fall within acceptable tolerances.
No, it's your call, but if you ignore it and something goes wrong...
I will find an Arcanist and perform a full protocol inspection on this unit.
There's nothing wrong with the chair, is there?
No.
Why are you always stirring up trouble?
What are you talking about? I've just done her a massive favor. You've got no idea how boring it is being a Fort Cipher. She does not get to work with a freelancer. She does not get to see the world through the eyes of a Javelin pilot. No. You know what she gets to do? She gets to relay official messages back and forth to ciphers at the Capitol day after day after day.
Some people like boring. Not everyone's cut out to be a freelancer.
So you have said. But you have to admit, that last mission would have gone better with a partner.
I have a partner. You. Every good Javelin pilot needs a cipher.
That is not what I meant. Look, if I had a suit of my own, I could be out there in the field with you.
Dial down your boosters, hotshot. With more training, you'll get your chance. I promise.
Fine. Not like we could afford a spare suit anyway. The job board is empty.
We'll figure something out. We always do.
Yeah. Do you ever regret missing out on the glory days? Back when freelancers were treated like heroes. Contracts would just fall into their laps. Everywhere they went, they were given respect. And free sandwiches.
Free sandwiches?
Yeah, I haven't had my lunch yet. I'm starving. We're on a tight budget here.
Budget has room for sandwiches.
You're probably right. You know what? Why don't you head over to the forge, get your Javelin tuned up, so we're ready to roll if a contract does fall into our laps.
And another thing, let's see, I wonder if the map will actually show if... So yeah, with our map we can actually see... Oh, there's... Somebody wants to talk to us there. And all along here. So we'll try to talk to everybody we can, because we can also unlock extra contracts. Which are actually pretty handy to get, just because the more contracts you have, the less you're relying on free roam and seasonal stuff. Oh.
Hey, thanks for checking out my shop.
No problem.
We've got stuff that can turn a good Javelin into a great Javelin, maybe.
Okay.
I'm listening. What do you have?
Only the finest selection of crafting materials in Fort Tarsus.
Really?
Guaranteed. You know why? Because our main competitor just closed up shop.
Why'd they do that?
I'm just learning the regulator game, but my Uncle Ronnie said, we made them an offer they couldn't refuse. My name's Serna, and I'm the manager.
What kind of store is this?
It's a compound and alloy shop. Sometimes we get in other stuff. It's called Uncle Ronnie's, and my family owns it.
Good to know.
So don't forget, when you want quality, this is the store for you. Sure hope you come back and do some shopping.
I just picked up the name Uncle Vonnie's, an offer they couldn't refuse.
Look who's back in one piece.
So, did you expect me in more pieces than one?
You? Never. I trust you've brought me work. Always good to give your Javelin the once over after a run. What have you done this time?
My job?
Just my job.
Fascinating. I never would have guessed.
I just want to be sure everything's in order.
That's what I like to hear. Scars, beasts, relic-based nonsense. Can't be too careful out there. I'll run you some maintenance checks, make sure everything's humming. Won't impact performance, but I'll add moisture-wicking fabric to the internal padding while I'm at it.
Oh, that sounds great.
Can't argue with that.
Why would you? If you're running headfirst into chaos, may as well be comfy.
I like the way you think.
I have my moments. Go on. I'll run the checks while you're off.
Alright.
Oh, and you need something?
What are you talking about? I just got a message from you saying to meet you at the forge.
I didn't send any. Why would I want to meet up here? Something's not right.
We need to speak in private. My name is Tassin.
You always travel with a security escort?
Not always. The Sentinels have their uses.
Well, you make a hell of an entrance, I'll give you that.
I have a contract for you, freelancer.
I like to know who I'm working for before I take a job.
Really? From what I hear, two of you will take about any job you can get these days.
What's the job?
An Arcanist has gone missing.
Missing? I thought Arcanists just hung out in labs studying Shaper relics.
Matthias Sumner was investigating some relics at a ruin near the fort. I need you to find him and bring him back home safe.
If he's still alive.
No one knows more about the dangers of Shaper artifacts. I'm confident that knowledge and his own resourcefulness will keep him alive until you find him. What do you say, freelancer? We'll make it worth your while.
I have worked hard to
Owen?
come by.
Looks like the freelancer's right again. Well, us, anyway.
Excuse me, I just got a... That is excellent. I will then run my diagnostics. Let me know when you're ready to leave. It was a pleasure.
I just realized his voice.
On
Wheatley
behalf
from
of myself
Portal
and
2.
Matthias, thank you for doing this.
Okay, and if I have...
Fine, Matthias. Trust me, I'm a person you want to know.
And just about every character he has voiced has double... Shoot. I kind of like Owen. I don't want him to double-cross us. Melee slot. Cool. Okay.
You need the right tools for the job.
Oh, right. So, I guess we'll be going around and... Yeah, we'll do the Colossus. I never really... We're not going to be using the Legion of Light, though. Marksman, auto... No, big heavy weapon. Why not? So, seismic glove. What about our ordnance launcher? High explosive mortar. And railgun. Okay. So we're all set there. And yeah, the mission menu, everything, it's all pretty well done. Oh, hi Death Blossom. Yeah, it's still what do you think about the whole or Death Lesson? What do you think of 2.0 being dropped and canceled the way it was earlier this year? I feel like they could have had a chance to do something with it, but they went with profits over a chance of making something that could have been a good money maker for them. Oh, hello and welcome to the stream. Yeah, only reason why I'm playing this again is honestly it's a game I kind of missed, and oh yeah, I've played it a bit, didn't really focus too much on the actual story of it. The farthest I've gotten on my main character was just to just about ready to enter the Legion's fortress. I spent more time just almost all my time just flying around the world, just looking at everything, and just mostly playing it as a flight simulator than the way the game actually wanted you to. Just so much time just exploring, not really doing too much there. Yeah, PlayStation is what we're playing on. But I did recently re-download this, and the players that are still here, they know what they're doing, which is good. They know the role of their javelins. They do a great job. I really enjoy the Colossus just because you're a gorilla. Yeah, go ahead. Anybody's always welcome to join in on the game. Eventually, in the future, I might do some things depending on how many followers we end up getting on the channel and all of that. But where it'll be followers only, or eventually subs first, then followers. It all depends on how far along the channel gets. And this is going to be every Sunday we play Anthem. Even once I beat the storyline of it, I'll be jumping into just endgame content and just playing through that and commentating as I play. But yeah, there was a lot of missed opportunity with this game that unfortunately EA did pull the plug on. Where am I going?
Here we are, Freelancer. You ready to jump in?
Yes, I am.
Well then, let's not keep that big bad world waiting. Our contract is to locate an Arcanist named Matthias. Tassin has given us the last location where he made contact. The location Tassin gave us must be close. I'm detecting the camp's shortwave radio. Broken equipment. Arcanist made. And no Matthias. Oh, hang on. Detecting another radio. Same frequency.
Must be more than one camp. Let's follow that signal.
Yeah, the environment in this is just so well done.
Okay, I've got a new trail.
Okay.
We'll need to get to the location I've marked for better reception.
Yeah, I was just trying to stay quiet so that way if it was just a pug, not have to worry too much about.
Anything else I should know?
Besides that Arcanists get themselves in trouble by being out here.
About Matthias.
Brilliant and reckless. He has a reputation among the Arcanists. Not a good one.
Having a bad reputation is chapter 1 of the Freelancer's Handbook.
The radio signal is getting stronger. Clearly, Matthias established more than one camp.
So, a fun fact about Death Lesson's javelin that he's using, that's the...
Arcanists.
Yes.
Matthias?
No, he's not here. Look for anything that can help track him down.
Okay. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Feel free to send... Anybody's welcome to send me a friend request. But for everybody else who's watching, a fun fact about the javelin that Death Lesson's using, it's called the inner...
That's where the signal
I think
is
I'm pronouncing it right.
We can use it to
No,
help
I haven't
search for
used
another
too
camp.
much.
It'll take time.
Okay, get started.
It's one that I started maining, actually. Very quick,
Seems
a little bit...
quiet out here.
Maybe.
little light on the armor,
What the hell?
but...
An ambush!
Ugh, it's the scars, damn scavengers. Multiple signals, they are everywhere.
Are you done with the radio?
No, still working on it. Clear
little
out those
bit light
remaining
on.
scars.
Radio
Okay,
signal?
Still working on it. Just fiddling with the radio signal for the next location.
I understand. Just hurry up.
Of course, lots at stake, I know.
It's a little bit lighter on the armor,
More
but
eyes.
I noticed.
it has some really good damage output. Okay, I was right, it was the Interceptor. I was wanting to say Inceptor, but that's also the result of me playing a lot of 40k.
That's the last of those horrible things. Now finish off the remaining scars.
Just, it really makes you feel like a badass ninja playing it, though. The Colossus just...
Finally. And done.
This is Arcanist Matthias Sumner. Scars have attacked my camp. Need immediate assistance.
Matthias, where are you?
He didn't hear you. But I think I found another camp.
Okay, let's go.
The Colossus, the best way to describe it is...
Hear anything else out of Matthias?
Nothing. We just lost the radio signal. We need a signal booster. Wait! Found one.
Is a Berserker with a Riot Shield.
Got a bunch of scars. I've never seen this much scar activity. What is going on?
I don't know, but it's not a good sign.
Then there's the Ranger. Probably best way I can describe that is pretty good, well-balanced super soldier. Oh. Now we have two Colossus
More
just
scars
sprinting around.
incoming. Looks like they're using gates. I hate those. Very unfair.
Okay, I'm looking for a signal booster, right?
Yes, should be close. All you need to do is turn it on. Signal booster is working.
I'm heading up the stairs, hoping to find refuge. Scars in pursuit.
Matthias, he still can't hear us.
I've got a location.
Yeah. Let's see here.
The Arcanist is not at the
Staying a
camp.
little too low to the ground, that's alright.
I have an idea. That's the radio we were following. The scars were taking it apart. We fixed that. I bet we reach Matthias.
Wait, let me... Oh, I gotta defeat the scars first, alright.
What's happening with the scars? Something has them enraged. That seems to be the last of the scars. Let's fix that radio.
What needs to happen?
Get me into the access panel, I'll do the rest. Access panel open. Starting repairs.
Owen, that doesn't look like a repair.
Would you just let me... Ugh, damn it! Hang on, we've got company.
Can it be fixed?
Yes, of course. Just deal with the scars, I'll figure it out.
It's actually...
We've got a big one.
I've never really used the,
Focus on the big guy.
anything beyond a marksman rifle. So,
Watch out for the flamethrower.
Oh. Alright. That works too.
Ha! Okay, I think I got it.
Are you sure?
Mostly sure.
There we go.
It's working. I've got a location. Patching the guys through.
I'm calling anyone in the area. I need help. There are scars everywhere.
It works. Matthias, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, thank goodness. There's no time. I'm hiding, but the scars are searching. I can see them. You must hurry.
Just hang on. We're coming.
Hello and welcome to the stream. Oh, and thanks for the follow, Death Lesson. It's very appreciated.
Matthias, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here.
Getting a read on his radio signal.
Are you okay?
A little banged up, but fine. You see that ramp up ahead? The one with the statue? Head up there.
What about scars near you? See anything?
Got a few spots of trouble. Near misses. They're quite relentless. Wait, what's this? I found some canisters. Could prove useful.
Don't try anything dangerous.
Not to worry. It'll be a contained explosion.
I think you better hurry. We're dealing with some scars ahead. One less for Matthias. That's good.
All set. Time for a field test.
What's happening? Matthias?
It worked. Small trap, the scars walked right into it. I'll have to keep moving.
Alright, he's got that over there pretty well locked down.
More incoming. Watch those hives.
Oh, there's the hives. Yeah, I'll definitely make sure I get that checked out. I'm pretty sure you added it to me.
Let's see to those scars.
You got it.
Because I just see a notification on my phone indicating a friend invite.
Matthias, give me an update.
I think I see them. Just a minute. I'm okay. Haven't been this far into the ruins.
Just stay ahead of them. I'm nearly there.
Other nice thing is you don't actually take damage from crashing into the
We've
walls.
reached the top.
You're close. Main chamber just ahead. It's incredible.
Seeing some damage. Matthias has been busy.
Alright. But...
Last hurrah. I'm out of surprises, freelancer.
Stay put. I'll keep them off you.
Much appreciated.
Scars have too many ways to add to their numbers if needed.
Another really good feature with this game is its combo system. So I'm not sure if anybody can see it or not, but my three skills, they all have a symbol next to them. What that symbol is for these skills is either combo opening or closing. With the little X I have, that does mean it's a combo closer. So I can't really do any fun shenanigans quite yet. Really ramp up a lot of damage. But that's okay. Eventually we'll pick up something for that.
How did you make them so mad, Matthias?
I don't know. Never seen them like this.
We got some Scar heavies. Could use some help. Look out! Don't know what it is, but it looks dangerous.
Rust Reaver. The thing's name is Rust Reaver.
I don't care what its name is. The thing just isn't dying. What the hell?
The Scar leader's down. Let's clean up the rest of them now, shall we?
Alright, there's not too many left, which is good.
Scar's out of the way. Someone check on Matthias. I think we're done. Everyone's safe.
These Scars. I don't know what to think. Arcanists and Scars often clash over Shaper sites, but nothing like this. I must tell Tassin. Please. I need to return to Fort Tarsus.
I don't know what that was at the end there. Just a little bit of goofing around, but that was fun. And hey, thank you for joining me along on that mission. Always helps having a few extra hands taking care of the little strays that you don't really pay attention to. Alright. We'll just go right back to Fort Tarsus. I'm actually surprised my stream manager has not crashed on me once, so normally it crashes right at the start of a stream, so that's actually pretty good. Like I said, I still need to go into the settings menu and turn off my VoIP, so that way I can commentate without disturbing other players who do get drawn into a mission with us. So, oh. There we go, settings. There we go. Now we're all set.
Freelancer. Thanks for the save. That trouble was unexpected.
You often hang around outside the walls like that?
Occupational hazard. But this was different. Something's making the Scars more violent.
I think it's the Dominion. We think they're back. I'm sure you must know Freelancer Yarrow.
I think Tassin's right. This feels like before the attack on Freemark.
The one that set off the Heart of Rage?
I don't really know the whole story.
I do. Much of what I am about to tell you is not well known. My ward, Johnny, was there 10 years ago. She saw it with her own eyes. What you will already know is that Freemark was one of the great cities of Bastion. Ancient, proud, prosperous. But most important, it held the largest and greatest enclave of freelancers anywhere. The freelancers, along with the Sentinels, guardians of the walls, protected Freemark and its people from the chaos of our world. Until one day, the Dominion arrived on their doorstep. Cruel conquerors from the north.
Hello and welcome to the stream.
The Dominion, the Sentinels, and the Freelancers would make their claim for Freemark that day. Each group heirs in their own right to the legendary General Tarsis and her Legion of Dawn. One of our best, Freelancer Adams, led the charge as the Enclave leapt to meet the Dominion forces head-on. My Johnny says the army was massive. The Dominion was led by Dr. Harkin, a man never seen before or after that day. He came to take the city at any cost. So they fought, outnumbered, outflanked, and outgunned. Freelancers fought. They did well, for a time. But the walls of the Great Freemark did not hold. The Dominion poured in. Adams, with many Freelancers, made their last stand outside the city walls. While some, like Johnny, stayed to help who she could. When, without warning, the doomed Sentinels fell back. But now I tell you that deep in the city, Johnny discovered what the Sentinels already knew. The Dominion didn't want to destroy Freemark. They wanted to capture an ancient Shaper relic that was protected deep inside the city. The Cenotaph. It seems this Dr. Harkin believed he had created a way for the Dominion to use the Cenotaph to control the Anthem of Creation itself. Arrogance.
I mean, usually as scientists
The Anthem will not be controlled. The terrible cataclysm, which was unleashed that day, destroyed Freemark, destroyed the Dominion, destroyed everything. That cataclysm became the heart of rage. Some survived to tell the story of Freemark, but not many.
Dominion must be back for a reason.
I clearly have more intel to hunt down. Come and find me later.
Yeah, me too. I'll contact you when I have something.
I'll be in the Enclave.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, so... There we go.
Hey there. I figured you'd make your way to me soon enough. You're the new freelancer I've been hearing about.
Only the good parts.
Oh, it's all good. The fact that anybody's talking about a freelancer is even better. Name's Prospero. I'm betting you're the one I've been waiting for.
Yeah? Why is that?
You understand being a freelancer is more than just a job. It's about pride. Pride in doing something well. Pride in your javelin.
Hasn't been much of that lately.
Intolerable. Who wants to charge into a fight looking plain and simple? What kind of statement does that make? Not when you could fly in looking like steel thunder come to life. A fistful of lightning in one hand and a hailstorm of pain in the other.
That's colorful.
Is what I do. When Lancers want to make a statement, they buy something special for their javelin. Maybe custom decals or bodywork. I'm the guy they come to. Or used to. Hasn't been any demand. The Forge can't even build anything these days. I'm hoping you can change that.
How can I help?
We need to fire it up again. That takes Ember. And someone with the guts to collect it. If you can find some, I'm back in business. We both are. I'll teach you how to craft things.
Okay, I'll bite.
What I wanted to hear, you'll need to search for Ember outside the fort. Bring it here and we can start getting this place back on its feet.
Will do.
While I'm streaming, I tend to stay out of parties. And that's mostly just so that way more focus can be put onto the gameplay. Probably once we get towards like true endgame content as far as Anthem goes, I'll be able to start doing all the partying stuff.
Freelancer,
and
a moment.
Me?
Yes, you. Sentinel Bar, oversee the repairs to the north wall this afternoon.
Yes, Commander Vool.
Sundown, no later. Is that clear?
Yes, Commander.
You wanted to talk to me?
Yes. Have you encountered much Scar activity recently?
Yes, they're everywhere.
That fits. Bar and other Sentinels have seen increased activity at the wall. Your kind range farther than my patrols reach, Freelancer.
Is there something I should know?
No. Nothing to be concerned about.
I'm not convinced.
Threats outside the wall tend to fall to my kind, Commander.
A few years ago, that may have been true.
But not now?
Nothing personal. I've heard stories about your work. Commendable. But the fact is, there are too few of you. Those who still operate are unorganized and scattered. I can't rely on that.
That's not true.
A few freelancers are worth an army.
I'm not here to debate with you. I trust in discipline, in order. I trust in the wall.
You just don't trust freelancers.
Trust lies in results. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a wall to walk. Stay vigilant, Freelancer.
Alright. Speak with Prospero again? Okay.
Hey, Prospero.
I know you got good news.
All the amber you need.
What I wanted to hear. All right then. Let's get to business and fire up the Forge. It's time all these javelins around here got the tender loving care they deserve. Head on over to the Forge, and you can start crafting. But don't forget, when you want to make a statement, maybe polish that javelin up with a nice coat of pain and thunder. Come see me.
So, you're the thunder merchant, huh?
Hey, the best freelancers always arrive with a bang. But first, they buy it from me. Don't be a stranger.
Okay, yeah. There we go. So eventually we'll start making use of the crafting mechanic. Right now we're still too early in to really start worrying about that.
I have another job for you.
I'm flattered, but I still don't really know you.
Old habit. I work for Corvus.
Ah, a spy.
My job is to keep tabs on threats to Fort Tarsis. I have an agent embedded with the Regulators, a group of smugglers. She keeps the really dangerous stuff from the wrong buyers. But her last report said there'd been an incursion of foreign operatives in the area.
Who are they?
Like I said before, I'm betting Dominion. Which means trouble's coming our way.
Big trouble, if you're right.
I think trouble's your idea of fun. Start by meeting my agent at a regulator camp here. Learn what else she knows and go from there.
We'll get it done.
Okay. It's pretty simple overall. Excuse me. And then, since we also got some new gear for our Colossus, and the way you get equipment for all your equipment is to, let's see, that looks like, okay, so these are both openers. We'll go with the shock just because it has a little bit more damage. And a much faster recharge. And we got, there we go. Shotgun, sniper rifle. Shotgun and minigun. Could be a fun combo. Okay. Yeah. I think I might be able to... Yeah, I can craft that. So it does look like my resources are shared between all my pilots. That's not bad. That just kind of helps speed things up a little bit for... getting into a little bit... Actually, now I'm curious. Can I make any good seismic gloves? Yeah? Cool. So if I start getting any white gear, what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be scrapping it from here on out. Let's see. Yeah, no, I need a combo opener, so we're not going to change that out yet. But now we're set to go on to this next mission. And kind of go from there. But yeah, all the Javelin specific equipment, you have to be playing with that. Oh, why am I on easy difficulty? That is... No, we want normal. Actually, you know what? Let's go for a challenge. We're going to play on hard. That should be a lot of fun. Enemies will hit harder, but we also get more resources, things like that. And it's an early enough mission that we won't have too much to worry about. But lately a lot of players have almost all been running the Interceptor. So playing something different than what most of the community is running. Alright. Yeah, like I said, partying I'm going to save until we get to the true endgame content of the game. And then once we get there, then I'll start actually doing parties with followers and subs in the game, or in the games, and going from there. But as far as the story goes, like I said, I'm trying to mostly focus on just commentating on it and just going through it that way. But I do promise in the future there will be more true interaction with viewers and things like that. I just want to get to a point where I'm comfortable enough commentating by itself before jumping along and into it. I hope that makes sense. I hope you're not offended by that. But yeah, since I do have to keep going back onto it, since they made that one update probably about a year into Anthem being live, it's definitely improved a lot of the overall quality.
I've got the map coordinates from Tassin. You're headed for a regulator camp.
Her agent will be there?
Undercover. Tassin gave me a picture so we can identify her.
Oh, okay. That's a little bit wonky. Wow, that is really wonky. I have not experienced anything like that before. But that's okay. We have enough health to be able to work around.
Regulators?
Still the same smugglers they've always been. Anything of value is fair game. Plus the usual rumors of secret hideouts in the area. They have to keep all that stuff somewhere.
Question is, why would the Dominion be involved?
I hope Tassin's wrong about that. I'm not looking forward to being a wartime cipher.
Yeah, it's the first time I've encountered that, but we can work around rubber banding.
Should be coming up soon. Keep an eye out. Skirting the edge of Scar territory.
What's this? Okay. I was kind of hoping that was actually a pretty useful item.
We've got trouble. The camp's been overrun. I'm clearing them out.
Looks like you've got dead regulators there.
Owen, can you identify Tassin's agent?
I'm not seeing her. Could still be alive. I don't think animals killed these people. Is there anything useful at the site?
I've not seen another Colossus player. That's kind of rare.
Oh, there's some kind of recording there.
I like his armor too.
Dominion have attacked the camp. I can't reach Tassin. We're looking for the regulator hideout at these coordinates.
That was Tassin's agent.
I'll need to decrypt the coordinates and... Hang on, Scar's on the move.
They're never gonna leave us alone, are they?
We've been out for blood since we rescued Matthias. You know, Tassin's right. Has to be the Dominion stirring the pot.
That is a really efficient weapon he has. I like it. Alright, there it is.
Owen, do you have those coordinates?
Yep, got it. It's not far.
Then I'm going to the hideout now. Can't wait.
You sure about this? Taking on the Dominion isn't like fighting a pack of wolven.
When evil people knock on your door, you don't hide. You kick their ass back to whatever hole they crawled out of.
Stop the fire before it spreads.
Port Tarsus cannot become another Freemark.
Oh, we're about ready to hit our next rank of freelancer loyalty. That'll be good.
This must be the regulator hideout.
With more dead regulators.
Oh, I went a little bit too quick. It's really hard to, when you're just getting into a groove, to not outpace the dialogue.
A smuggler's cave, it would seem.
Anything you can want, for a price.
Looks like that includes Shaper relics.
Owen, flight controls are down. What's happening?
Yeah, I'm seeing that. You're in some kind of field. Has to be affecting your suit. I think I see the problem. There's a Dominion shield generator that's suppressing flight capability.
Could explain how they ambushed the regulators. Can you disable it?
Oh, I've never dealt with one before. It would take time to override. Best to press on.
Maybe this will turn it off?
Yeah, not at the moment, but it gives...
Flight controls back. I'm pushing on.
The Dominion can't leave you by accident. These smugglers are hiding relics.
I know. I'm trying not to jump to conclusions.
Oh, I will. Take a flying leap. Because the wrong Shaper relic in the wrong hands.
Means this won't be a boring day.
Another upside to the Colossus's shield is you can just plow through mines safely and not have to worry too much at all.
And there we are. The Dominion. Yeah, and they've got Tassin's agents. Best lie low.
Give us the relic. We know it's here.
I don't know what you mean.
Then I'll show you. No. That's not how we conduct business. I find that pain is no substitute for money. So let's negotiate.
The relics, not for sale.
See, progress. You do have it. Now name your price and we all walk away with something.
Relics are dangerous.
Only if you're careless. Do I look careless? Brothers up! We found the relic! A pity for you. Negotiations have concluded.
You bastard!
Oh, the gun's just like a toy in Colossus's hand. I never realized that.
Well, now this is awkward.
A freelancer. How useless. I fought your kind before, and I put them in the ground. You'll be joining them.
I really like how calm he is about all of that.
I can't believe this. Are we really in a firefight with Dominion?
I am! You're sitting in a chair somewhere.
Not used to having professional soldiers shoot at us. Scars, maybe, but not like this.
Well, let's work on both of them.
I didn't say it wasn't exciting. Just be careful.
Oh, that's how that one works. Okay. I really like doing that with
What about
the
Tassin's agent? She's still alive?
She didn't make it.
with the shield.
There's
Just
an archive here.
I see.
charge
There's
full
damage
measure.
from the fight.
Maybe Tassin can make sense of it. This can't be for nothing.
What about the one they call the Monitor? He took the relic.
Then I'm getting it back.
Charge in, bolt him over, and then just slap him with the shield again. It's a little bit of a... Some people can find that boring. I just...
Tactics. Total carnage and no witnesses.
What are they doing this far south?
I don't know, but it involves relics. That won't end well.
I just find it a very relaxing way to play the game. Just...
My javelin's grounded again?
It's that shield generator. Push them back. We can't let them interfere. Watch it. Looks like the Monitor left a clean-up crew behind. Try to disable that machine. I have the specs. I think I can override it. Hold here. I'll try to deactivate it.
Great place to die, Owen.
I'll never let you down.
Oh, okay, so that's how the shotgun works. So thought I saw somebody else over here. I guess I didn't. Oh wow, shotgun at point blank does what shotguns do. I'm kind of surprised.
More Dominion coming at you. Oof, pretty serious looking too. Watch yourself.
Unfortunately, I'm still too early on to build up any aggro drawing equipment, but later on with Colossus, what I would like to do is just go full aggro, hold the enemy, and...
That's the last of them.
I can still catch the monitor.
Better hurry, he's got a head start.
And just be the tank that the Colossus is. Because it's probably one of the best for when you're just under heavy fire. I have not gone down once using the Colossus Javelin. The others, oh, quite a few times in any firefight. But the Colossus, if you're looking to just start the game and you're looking to play safe, get used to everything, I'd probably recommend it for anybody. And the fact that you also get to feel like just a giant gorilla, just smashing your way through everything, is a little bit of a bonus. Oh, there we go.
I'm outside.
I've got a signal we can track. Can't hide from this cipher.
And I also do really like the way they did the monitor, just that very cold, calm.
Still got a trail. Keep it up. We might have a shot at this.
That's all we need.
And clearly a potential threat in the future. He's a very well designed antagonist.
Okay, you're coming up with him. Just ahead.
I see a lot of Dominion. Where's the monitor?
Checking. They've got turrets of some sort. Those will ruin your day. Probably want to take them out.
Come on, get up there. Oh, more puppies.
I'm not seeing him. I'm getting a bad feeling here, I think.
Maybe this was an ambush? They led us here.
Damn! Time to show them that really large gun.
Oh.
Hey, watch it! Another one of the Monitor's lieutenants. Okay, it's over. Score one for the freelancers.
I think.
Yes. Congratulations on walking straight into my trap.
Owen? Owen, what's happening?
I don't know. He's...
Obviously more powerful than you. I think it's important to take a measure of one's adversary. And I find you... lacking.
Yeah? Ask your lieutenants how they feel. Oh, right. You can't, because I put them down.
Freelancers boast of courage they never have. It's why they're extinct.
I'm alive and well, you son of a...
He's gone. Save your breath. You best head back to the fort. I'll let Tassa know we need to talk.
Okay. I feel kind of bad for Mia Monster. Popped in there at the end. But he'll still get something out of the mission. Not quite as much as what he would have gotten by being through the whole thing, but... he still gets a little bit of something. Oh yeah. Oh well, he's also very endgame too. Okay. What do we unlock here? Pilot level is now 4. Okay. And what I'm going to do is just scrap... that's not a bad marksman rifle. I'm just going to scrap all those others and just keep that one. Oh. Okay, didn't mean to do that. So, the launch bay is kind of like what the relays are in Warframe. You can actually see other players wandering around, everything like that. Fort Tarsus is kind of like the single-player version of all the areas. And there's actually more interaction you have with the characters in Fort Tarsus versus... Actually, that's the only place you can interact with the characters in the game. But... yeah, overall... They really have come a long ways from how the game was at launch, and it's definitely improved. And like I said, I hope one day there's enough players online again to get EA to turn around their standing on everything. Launch Bay Forges. Launch Bay Kiosk, so that's where we access all the stores. And featured store. But we want to just be out in Fort Tarsus. Hello and welcome to the stream. So far, well, if I can get my words together right, we rescued a Arcanist out in the world, and now we're involved in some geopolitical stuff with the Dominion. Well, more military than geopolitical, but yeah, went alright.
Owen filled me in on what happened. You've got a problem out there. Some kind of Dominion heavy.
His people called in the Monitor. We couldn't stop it.
And he was there for a Shaper relic? Tore the place apart. Your agent wouldn't give in. Right to the end, she... well... I know. I'm sorry. She left this archive behind. We'll have my people dig into it. The Dominion really have returned.
In force.
Damn.
I thought spies took everything in stride.
We also respect our enemies. Life under Dominion rule isn't much of a life at all. And if they have set their sights on Fort Tarsis...
Right. Well, the fort isn't exactly my idea of living the dream, but it is home, and I'd prefer it to remain dictator-free. What can we do?
For now, remain patient. I don't want to make a move until I have more information. In the meantime, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Sentinel Bryn. She's sharp, trustworthy, and could use some assistance. Why don't you help her while I look into the Dominion? I'll be in touch.
Sentinel Rissa Bryn. Fort Command.
Sentinel? How can we help?
Well, we probably shouldn't talk here. Come see me by my desk. And my plants.
Plants?
Right. So, good. I will see you.
Okay, then.
Awkward. So...
Freelancer, how's it going? It's Matthias Sumner checking in. By the way, I finally cleared out the clutter from my lab, so I can resume my work. I'll be there, if you need to talk.
Let's see. So, yeah, all the, I want to do the dialogue bubbles, but they don't really give us any missions to do. They're just kind of more backstory stuff. You know, screw it, we'll go ahead and start doing those.
Hello.
Oh, what's going on? You scare me a little sometimes.
Do I? Actually, I suppose that's fair. I do peddle in danger. Still, you should know me better than that. I know you.
Okay, when's my birthday?
Trick question. You don't like celebrating birthdays.
Okay, when is it then?
So, when is my birthday?
I think you're having me on. You've never told me.
Probably not. It was a number of days ago.
Well then, happy belated birthday.
Thank you. So, where's my gift?
I tell you what, I'll write you a terrible poem. How does that sound? Sometime.
Actually, the day we met was my birthday.
Haha! Now that is a trick. Which time? Recently or in our youth?
Youth? The time you picked my pocket?
Well, I was starving.
Or bored.
Or bored. Which turned out well, actually. Griefing regulators for a week was pretty fun. You were always looking for trouble. Is that what made you want to be a freelancer, do you think?
No, not really.
I was young. Besides, my job is helping people, Owen.
A touch defensive?
Yeah, because I'm defending my adult self.
Look, of course we're helping people. But I like to think about the root of things, that's all. The spark that began the journey.
Say, back then, what were you doing alone in Pontaix anyway?
I was tired of the Satomi and was taking, well, shall we say, an unscheduled break. Roaming. That's what I was doing, roaming. Same thing you were doing when we met in Heliost.
I like to think of it more as finding myself.
Because of the Heart of Rage. Where's your team?
I don't know.
Yeah, I brought you down. Well, never mind. There's a bright future ahead. Cheer up. Contracts await.
Okay, so yeah, we just get information. But that is a contract, and we will talk to him.
My new friend. You listened well to my story of Freemark, huh?
Never heard it told like that.
I was long retired. The battle was not mine to fight. But good friends tell me, I was a freelancer for many years. You know what freelancers do?
We deal with things beyond the wall. Problems. We help people.
Truth, but it's not so small as that. We explore, we fight chaos, we save lives. You hear me?
Okay, I hear you.
People could count on us. In this world, a big deal. But that has been lost. People don't trust us. Hard times now. But enough gloom. Got a contract for you. Going to protect some Arcanists doing seismic tests, okay?
Seismic tests?
Yeah,
okay.
Check to see if Fort Tarsis has strong foundation. Don't want it to fall into a hole like last time.
What?
But these tests attract animals. The kind with teeth, you know? You protect one side of the fort, and Freelancer Rife will protect the other. You hear me?
I hear you.
Good. Now go. I'm hungry. No breakfast yet.
What's that thing about Tarsus falling in a hole last time?
Good to see you, Freelancer.
Oh, okay. Just out of the blue and established... What? Sounds like a little bit of poor planning and preparation there. There we are.
Hi, freelancer. Hello.
Sentinel, good to see you again.
Is it?
Isn't it?
I don't associate much with freelancers.
Okay.
Or anyone not a sentinel, really.
Well, I hope you don't regret getting to know one of us.
Yes, me too.
Okay. Can I help you with something?
Yes. Well, quietly. I don't technically have permission from my superiors to be contracting you, but there's been an unusual amount of Scar activity around the nearby Arcanist base. Whatever it is, it could be dangerous if the Scars get hold of it.
Agreed. I'll check it out for you.
Good. I mean, good luck, freelancer.
Right. No problem.
It's kind of like me talking to a new person. That's a little bit scary. Yeah, whenever I meet somebody and I start trying to talk to them, I just kind of lock up, freeze up, unless I can get a feel of their personality right away, which can sometimes be...
Laundry's like life. If you ever get it all sorted out, then let me know.
Yeah, and this is one of the drawbacks of having to connect to an online-only game, that everything requires the server to regulate and make function right. But we do have a new gun to slap on, and we will do that. Let's see, where is it? A marksman rifle, but fires much quicker than the shotgun does. Still no access to support gear, but we do have... Let's see, combo augment, armor, melee. Since we don't really use we'll go ahead and actually no, we'll go with the melee just because it's that 1 point more. The higher our number in the upper right, a little bit. Oh wait, railgun? Didn't I pick up a new one of those too? Let's see.
All right. Let's see.
No, but I can craft a better one, which we will do that right away. There we go. Oh, that's a fair chunk more damage. We will absolutely do that. And our L1 does 13% more damage. I'll absolutely take that. For our... No, we don't want the high explosive mortar. That won't let us combo. How about components? Can we... Okay, we can craft some useful stuff. Guardian insignia. Glass combo. Increases. Where is a melee? I thought I saw it. There it is. Yeah, anything we can grab to really improve our overall output. Right now I'm not too worried about sub things we can get, because yeah, machine pistol upgrade, that's not too big of a deal. Anything we can really grab, yeah, to up our overall output would be great to get, but we're a ways away from, like I said, worrying about the extra bonuses we get from equipment. Let's see, what's our tracked mission? Change mission. This, though, could have been done a little bit better for mission selection. It looks like they're both right here. What freelancers do. Alright, so we only have the 2 available right now, so we'll just knock them right out. Hard difficulty, yep. Another nice thing about the difficulties are, like I said, you just get better rewards overall from it. And the better your rewards, the faster you can build up and improve. So there's really not too much to complain about there, when it's actually quite a fair amount of things to be able to get. while we're waiting for that to load up, I will accept your friend request there, Death Lesson. Okay. There we go. So that's been accepted. And I will just keep my eyes peeled for anybody else who shows up wanting to add or anything like that. So since we're still waiting on the matchmaking thing to work, oh, hello and welcome to the stream. What's everybody's opinions so far on the game, the story, anything about it so far? Like I said, it's one I like. It's overall an enjoyable experience, much better than the way EA advertised it. A lot more focus on actual action and combat and not so much ancient futuristic. It's more a true futuristic style. Well, actually, more of like a grounded sci-fi, if that makes sense. Not overly hyper-advanced sci-fi tech, but still a little beyond the reach of what we can do. Well, for the most part, there are some things that are a little bit crazy, but as far as the technology goes. But for the most part, it's kind of like if we were... Almost strikes me as like maybe half a century into the future, maybe even a full century, what we could potentially do with...
Patching in Sentinel Bryn.
Freelancer. Hello again. Sentinel Bryn here. Hi.
Hi again, Sentinel. How are you?
Fine. The Arcanist base isn't far from your location. Keep an eye out for scars.
Will do. Since this is our first mission, maybe we should talk. Get to know each other?
No, let's not. I'll let you know when you're close to the base.
All right.
No waterfall over there.
Ugh. Completely overrun by scars. I had a feeling.
The Arcanists?
I'm getting a signal from a safe house nearby. I'll send a team to collect them. Now take care of these scars. Oh, please.
Sure thing.
Down you go, Scar. One drawback I will say, though, as far as how the gameplay feels, it looks like they're definitely going for a decent balance between like what Destiny and Warframe was. And like I said, not a bad thing, it just... They did blend the two together pretty well, I think. But I still wish there was a little bit more customization when it came to designing your freelance instead of just picking a pre-established base.
Any insight into what the scars are doing here?
The base is ransacked. Machinery torn out all over.
Interesting. Scars don't typically care about Arcanist equipment. I wonder what exactly they were studying here.
Can we do this later?
Ah, great.
There we go. And like I said, just the shield chart, like groups like that, just pull them on over and set them off their feet. There we go. That's what combo does.
Well, we won't have to kill those scars on the fort walls later.
You're welcome. The scars must have taken whatever the Arcanists were studying.
Probably.
Right.
They're such pests. We've seen scars gather in an area not far from you. Check there.
You got it.
Let's see. Oh. Words. And there we go. And
This is more scar activity than I've seen in a long time.
And I thought no one else had noticed.
They're everywhere lately.
They're not even people. Just gross monster things ruining stuff wherever they go.
Tell me how you really feel, Bryn.
there we go. Nice and
Freelance.
pulled off again.
This is where the scars have been gathering.
Got it. I'll look around for our missing Arcanist machinery. And for whatever else they might have been working on.
Watch out for scars while you're at it.
Oh, there we are. That's what we're looking for.
Just
It's more like a
broken
dung
shaper
heap.
bits. Nothing from the Arcanists.
Keep looking.
Yeah, the salvage piles look more like dung heaps than actual salvage containers. Or
It's gotta be
piles of
around here
salvage.
somewhere.
What's really nice though is that lightning does also hurt enemies. There it is. Nope. I already got that one. So... is that the one we're looking for? Yes.
Bryn, there's no Arcanist equipment here either.
Okay. Well, if you don't see anything Arcanisty, they've probably got it hidden.
So I should look for some kind of scar shed?
Sure.
Okay.
How
There we
about a
go.
scar cave instead of a scar shed?
I can work with it.
Well, there's one near you. Good place to hide stolen machinery.
I'll find it and head in.
I would hope so, yes.
Oh, hello and welcome to the stream. Yeah, even on hard, it still feels pretty easy, even to solo by yourself. And I can understand why they did that. It's probably going to get harder as the game goes on. But, I mean, that's, like I said, maybe one day they'll put out an update. I don't even remember when the last one was.
Well, if the scars are hiding a stockpile, it would be somewhere creepy like this.
Any advice?
Eliminate them and find it.
Blunt but fair.
Okay. So I'm going to want to get right up and close with that scar, because it's... Alright, you know what? I'm getting tired of your long-range antics. How many scar are in here? Holy shit. Oh yeah, the assault rifle just melts. I think I finally figured out how to get combos to work, now that I'm actually noticing something pop up over them. Yes. Okay. So that's how it works. I have to get that bubble to pop up over their heads. Now it makes sense. I might actually have a little bit of trouble going on here. But it looks like melee, at least, like I said, until we get better gear, it's going to be our best option. That's his weak point too. So, yeah, just overall though, this is what I like about the Colossus. You just feel like a juggernaut.
No more scars in the area.
We're not done yet.
And if any of the volumes are still too loud, please somebody say something. I would feel bad if, especially if there's any headphone wearers watching right now, if anything either just gets too obnoxious or too loud. But even the overall area designs, though, they've been done pretty well.
They've got that stolen Arcanist machinery hooked up to a Shaper artifact.
Ugh, looks bad. Stop them before it goes volatile.
Hello and welcome to the stream. So far we've actually started a fresh Lancer and okay, no, fine. He's down. Where's the next group?
What happened? The artifact! It makes scorpions!
You should silence it, probably.
Oh, scorpions aren't too bad. The acid might be a bit of a problem. That's what we're looking for.
Got one! Bring it back!
Preferably not bounce on top of it.
Fragment down.
But
Found a piece!
Nice work. Return it. That fragment will help.
alright, and then that last fragment should be right around here somewhere. Yes, right here.
Got a fragment!
Good. Reassemble it.
And that will dissipate all the scorpions. Yes.
Big, the shiny shield of General Tarsus.
Were those scars deliberately trying to force a Shaper artifact to create scorpions?
Maybe? That's so strange. They normally just scavenge. I'll put it in my report. And,
huge help to the Sentinels and to the Fort.
Nice working with you two.
Yes, well, maybe we'll work together again sometime. Maybe.
See you around, Bryn.
Alternate theory, what if that was a test, see if they could force it to create specific types of creatures, and then eventually work to see about it making more scars? That would actually be kind of a terrifying thought. But then, alternate question to that would be, would those scars created by the artifact work with currently existing scars, or would they fight? Because, yeah, that would just be a lot of just different chaos going on at once. But I mean, it is called the Anthem of Creation for a reason, so only way to really tell would just be going through and doing it. Okay, another gear slot, that's good. And grenade launcher, okay. Come on, let me highlight everything. But that's still weaker than everything I have, so just move on forward. Actually, I don't know why I did that, because we didn't get anything worth keeping there. So we'll go back to the expedition menu and we'll knock out that other contract we have, and then just kind of loop back around through Tarsus after that. Yeah, that's the route we'll go ahead and go, and see if we can't really find what we're looking for. Or yeah, expedition, I was right. So we did that one. So what freelancers do. Yeah, like I said, I'm kind of surprised hard isn't, the enemies don't hit too much. Well, they're able to take us down to half health on that last mission, but it's still not quite. Right now I only play on PS4. Eventually my old PC I will get updated to be able to handle actual Wi-Fi connections and have a better graphics card. And I might start streaming through PC, but right now I'm just purely through PS4 for right now. Really all I have left, actually no, I need to also get a better processor for that because that's only a quad core. So I'm going to eventually have to replace my current PC to start doing things on PC. And there'll be a clearly noticeable difference once I do start streaming through PC. The layout I have right now as far as the video goes will be a lot different. It's the only quality the PS4 offers. Once I do switch to PC though for streaming, I will move up to 1080p. But yeah, unfortunately the PS4, well, the OG PS4 only offers up to 720p. And if I did any higher than that right now, going over a Wi-Fi connection, it might be a little bit grainy and hazy. But don't worry, in the future, the channel will get better. I promise it will improve over time. It's just going to take some time. That's all. Oh, thank you for the follow, Kosher. Also, it's a little bit.
Yarrow here. Let's see if we can keep some Arcanists alive, yes? Freelancer Wright has begun her patrol.
This is right. Like the man says, I'm on my way. Let's see what we can do, right?
It's also a little bit more gentle on trying to back up every stream onto YouTube rather than taking close to an hour. It only takes about 20 to 30 minutes for me to get them backed up.
Over here! You sure about this? I mean...
Let's just get it done.
Okay.
Seismic indicator is ready to go. Okay?
Start it up. Hate this part. Always makes me nervous.
Remember, these tests attract animals. Don't know why. Make sure the Arcanists stay healthy, you understand?
Got it. I'll keep an eye out. Wild animals incoming!
You see? Every time. So angry. Keep those wolves away from the Arcanists.
Hello and welcome to the stream. Oh.
Maybe they should do tests that don't make animals angry.
Science, what can you do?
But, and as far as the seismic testing goes, any critter that has a pretty decent level of hearing, I would not be surprised as to why they're attacking.
That's it. Tests are done.
They got through okay, Yarrow.
Good. Go to the next group. I will make sure these Arcanists get back safe.
Freelancer right here. First group has finished up. No angry animals. Lucky her.
Maybe. Strange.
Headed to next location. On the second site.
Yes, I have played Warframe. And you are right, they are kind of similar.
Not seeing any Arcanists.
Yes, I see. Okay, let's do a search for energy signatures in the area.
And yeah, you are very right, they are very similar in gameplay. This to me has a strong feel of what if Warframe had a bit of Destiny gameplay to it. Which, in all honesty, they succeeded in making it a very good combination of the two. The drawback I have with Warframe is none of your equipment feels like it has the weight it should. With this, everything feels like it weighs the way it should. The controls are, they're not stiff, but they respond the way you would expect something like this to.
Look out! It's a Scar headed. Don't try to smash the shield. Get behind it.
Understood.
Alright, you want to go blow for blow? We can go blow for blow. There we go.
That's all of them, I think.
Actually, with Warframe, I might not be a high mastery rank, but I have just about the whole star chart.
No Arcanists in here.
Unlocked.
Where are
And
No bodies. Good. Scars must have taken them.
Why take Arcanists?
Maybe because they know much about Shaper things? Valuable to Scars.
Can we track them?
Yes, go. Scars scavenge everything, yeah? So I look for the energy signature of Arcanist tools.
The drawback I had with Destiny was... The first Destiny was fantastic. 2 was great. Until they made it...
Still getting that signal?
Yes, not far.
You need to do their monthly subscription to be able to participate in the latest things. And that was what just soured the experience for me.
Yes. It's gonna be a fight.
Oh, look at them all. I don't like this.
I don't either.
A turret. And look at their numbers.
Yes, I'm getting acquainted with both.
I'm seeing a lot of munitions around here. Take care of them.
Where is the entrance to that? Yeah, so Anthem is a squad-based game. Unfortunately, the way EA and Bethesda, or not Bethesda, BioWare,
Yes, very well done.
handled the game together, it did kill a good chunk of the player base off. So
good, very good.
So we're pretty lucky to just matchmake with whoever. Even early on, there were a lot of people who bought the game, pre-ordered everything, but with everything that had happened, and just how slow they were to fix a lot of the gameplay issues, it left the game pretty hurt. And then there was the promise of 2.0 that EA basically said, no, don't go ahead and follow through on that. And so it was kind of one shortfall after another. Right now, I think the Legacy of the Dawn version is on sale on PlayStation Network. So if you're looking to get into the game for less than...
Life in a while. Many dangerous scars in the area. This is bad business.
For less than $30, I think it's like $10. Which really isn't bad at all.
That's our Arcanists. We were preparing to move them out of here.
Lucky we got here in time.
But nobody really knows how long EA is going to keep these servers up, other than they did promise to keep them up. But we'll see. EA, and we all know how EA handles promises.
Is that? Yes, it is.
What? Who?
That big scar. Junkmaw. A plague. Known to work with many bad people.
I'll see what I can do.
Did I ruin your ability to fly, Junkmaw? I'm sorry.
That thing is down. No more Junkmaw.
Take that, Junkmaw. Let's see about those Arcanists.
There we go.
There you go. You're okay.
I can't thank you enough. I wasn't sure what was going to happen before you got here.
Arcanists are safe. Only cuts and bruises. Call the Sentinels to pick them up.
Already done. Good. Nothing more to do here. Check on Freelancer Rife.
Got it.
But yeah, overall, it's... I'd say it feels more closer to Destiny than it does.
In your area? Freelancer Rife?
Not really.
You, get over there. You hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah. It definitely has a closer feel to Destiny than it does Warframe. Almost like Warframe mechanics with Destiny's level up system. And like I said, that's not necessarily a bad thing. At least you don't have to worry about allocating points for skills and potentially making things more difficult for you until you're able to get to the very late game.
Camp located. It's a mess.
And there's no right. No Arcanists.
Only scars.
Rife, where are you?
Rife is probably dead. At least that would be my assumption. Alright, where here is our next big target.
Scars never get this close to Fort Tarsis.
They aren't kidding around.
Oh wow. You managed to actually break down my shield. Good on you. I'm actually... No, I'm not in any trouble. That's just satisfying when you can get the combo detonation off. Just that little burst of just that little bit of explosion is just so neat.
Yeah, there's no sign of the Arcanists or Wraith.
Search the area. Find them.
It's like up this way.
Scar bodies. Away from the campsite.
Anything else?
Bullet holes.
Alright, so it looks like Rife led them, or chased them down in here.
Nothing gets past you. Wraith, hear that? Sounds like a war.
You want some? Come and get it, you fuck.
Oh yeah. She's holding it pretty good in here.
You're late to the party.
Wraith!
Steel cutter. The other real nice thing about our ultimate ability is it does fully heal you. Wow, steel cutters. Pretty beefy boy. There we go. Okay, got him out.
Found them. Everybody's a little banged up but alive. Nothing got past Wraith. She'll be okay.
Damn right.
Oh, good. Very good, my friend. Sentinels are on their way.
Glad you made it. My trigger finger was cramping up.
That was actually a very, very interesting boss scar. Nice and heavy, but at the same time, it really felt like one who had just bulked up and just was able to take all the punishment. It's hard to hurt as it looks like it would be, if that makes sense. Just, yeah. It's not too often you find those types of situations in games. Okay, what do we unlock? Pilot level 8, component unlocked. That's good. Ooh. Uncommon shotgun and a better marksman rifle. 20% support recharge. Alright, so now we can go back to Fort Tarsus. We'll equip these things again, and we'll talk to who we need to talk to, and just keep rolling forward with the story. And yeah, it's just not bad at all, even without doing like the side talkings and everything like that. Hello and welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's probably why I could easily spend hours upon hours just playing and just relaxing and enjoying. Wouldn't necessarily call it one of the mindless type of games, but it's a relaxing experience, if that makes any sense.
Make sure you've got what you need.
Absolutely. So we have that one. We do have the better marksman rifle there. And we will swap out the defender for a shotgun. I know I have that better rifle in there, I don't want to use it. Battle cry. Definitely a good one to have there. I don't have... Yeah. Eventually I'll get some better blueprints. Oh. I can craft that. Absolutely. Nothing wrong with getting some rare. Okay. Extra weapon ammo. Will not complain about that at all. So... Oh, you want to talk to us, though?
If it isn't my favorite freelancer. I hear you've been busy.
I try.
You're keeping the scars off us and got Bryn to work with a freelancer. No easy feats. I had a good feeling about you ever since you turned up. Keep proving me right, okay?
Ah, Fort's a home.
Fort's home. Gotta look out for it.
No argument here. It's good you settled in. Not everyone does. And I'm guessing Fort Tarsus wasn't in your plans before. Well,
the Heart of Rage. I didn't know what would happen then, or where I'd land after. Turns out it was here.
Happy you stuck around?
I take things a day at a time.
Today, the fort's home. Tomorrow, who knows? I take what I get and try not to think beyond it.
That's all you can do. The fort wasn't my plan either. I was on a strider out of Helios. Thought I'd make my fortune in Anthem.
What happened?
Cataclysm. The sky turned yellow, the ground changed under us. The survivors were brought here.
Takes 1 second for everything to change.
Doesn't it, though? I didn't have the means to try again, but I took what I could get here. Found work, had a kid. The fort grows on a person. And it definitely keeps you busy. Which reminds me, I should run your javelin through basic checks before you head out.
Thanks, though. I'll see you around.
Okay. So let's see. I know kind of want to continue his dialogue line, but at the same time I'm not. I'm just debating on whether or not it's interesting enough to go ahead and keep going through that, or if I should just focus on the main story stuff and the side mission stuff. but we'll see over time.
Ah, very good work out there with the Arcanists. People want to believe freelancers have their backs. After Freemark, belief hard to come by.
Glad I could help. How's Freelancer Rife doing?
Good!
She put up a hell of a fight.
Of course. She knows I would be angry to write her story for the wall. But, my young friend, she is alive. This is a good story to tell. People will hear of it.
Think that'll help around here?
Oh, yes. Now, Rife is recovering at the bar if you want to check on her. I will keep an eye out for contracts, never fear.
Okay. Actually... Oh, no. No new contracts. You know, I was going through that debate for a while until one of the kids at work decided it would be a good pooling item. That's the reason why I got rid of mine. But beards you just gotta be careful with is all. Oh.
Hi again, Bryn.
Freelancer. Hello again. Hi. While I have you, we need more information about this odd scar activity. If you have time to lend the Sentinels a hand.
On it. Just pass on the details when you have them.
Yes. Will do.
Alright, I know we should talk to you about what just happened out there.
Freelancer. Fancy meeting you here.
Were you trying to make a joke, Bryn?
I'm attempting something new. I don't think I enjoyed it. I should tell you, I'm impressed with how you've handled yourself on missions.
Freelancers. We get the job done.
Sometimes, from what I've heard.
Oh, that's rude.
You asked me for help, and now you're insulting me?
Sorry, I apologize. You're right. I've just always thought of freelancers in a certain way.
Let me guess. Unreliable mercenaries with a recruitment problem.
Close enough. Though that doesn't describe you so far.
How do you even have an opinion of freelancers if I'm the first one you've worked with?
From radio shows and other Sentinels. Have you ever considered Sentinel life?
Too many rules on that.
They've asked. I've never been tempted.
Really?
Really. You seem good at what you do, but it's too many rules and regs for me.
Oh, rules and regs keep the world in order. A place for everything.
Sounds like you've used that line before.
My mother's favorite. She was a Sentinel too, and she also loved rules.
Isn't working with freelancers without permission breaking those rules?
If the Sentinels don't adapt, the fort won't be around much longer to protect.
And isn't that adapting just breaking the rules with purpose?
Now you're just talking nonsense.
I'll see you around.
Potentially.
Alright. Oh. So, okay, doing the side conversations does help us a bit as far as loyalties go. Oh, and here's where we need to go talk.
My savior, and the reason Scars aren't feasting on my liver right this minute. Bloody Scars. The spike in their activity has really thrown off my research.
What are you working on exactly?
I'm looking for a lost Arcanist text known as the Elysian Manuscript. It was inscribed by early members of our order and has been lost for generations. Some Arcanists believe that their writings could help us predict the behavior of Shaper instruments. Imagine knowing if a relic will create firestorms, or scorpions, or shatter you into 1,000 pieces.
We could keep people safe.
Indeed. Every little piece of knowledge we can scrape together helps.
You're making progress?
The heroic work done by my assistants, may they continue to seek answers beyond this life, led to a discovery. Turns out there was a far more ingenious way to pass knowledge along. Invisible runes.
Invisible?
Runes, yes.
How do I...
Aha! I piqued your curiosity. You'll just have to continue on this adventure to find out, won't you? Our research has revealed a potential site that may answer our questions.
Just point me in the right direction.
Alright. Let's see here. You know, I am going to knock out those dialogue chains just so we build up our reputation with the different factions in the town. Because we do get some benefits, like better blueprints and things like that, by increasing our rep with them. And every conversation that does that will help us in the long run. Oh, a new contract.
Oh, so soon? Good. I have contracts for you. To change minds around here, we need to get out there and do good work. Remind people they can count on us. You hear me?
I hear you.
I'm still trying to figure out exactly how the Heart of Rage incident...
Oh, hello there.
Got a few minutes?
Do I? Of course I do. You're my favourite Lancer.
I am? Or am I your only Lancer?
Yeah, mostly yes. But you do know that I pick up the old extra contract. Fella's gotta eat. I like to be open to opportunity when it strikes. That's cool, right?
Yeah, as long as it goes both ways.
Of course, I'm not a monster. We all gotta eat, even me.
Absolutely. I appreciate it, mate. However, I do think we make a particularly good team. Don't you?
What's up, Owen? Feeling insecure?
What? No. Moving on.
Anyway, things look better now that Corvus is interested.
You're rescuing that Matthias fellow reminded me of the Scar nightmare that was our first contract.
Times 10. That was crazy.
I'd only been in Tarsus for a few weeks, and here I was, working with the Lancer who survived the Heart of Rage. I was pretty chuffed. Life for this poor, wayward cipher was suddenly looking up.
What do you mean, poor wayward?
After I left the Satomi, I bounced around a lot. Had a gig on a Strider, wandered around Antium. You may have noticed I get bored very easily.
Yeah, me too.
I get that. I need a challenge.
And that is why we're such a good team. We have a fire for adventure.
Without breaking the law, much, or getting myself killed.
But sometimes, I mean, it is fun to see how close to the line you can get.
Owen, is it true what they say? That every cipher is a little broken? Since we're having a bit of a heart-to-heart, thought maybe I could ask.
Looking for the root of my insecurity?
I've opened a can of worms.
No. Knowledge is power, right? So yeah, every cipher is a little broken. Or a lot broken. You don't hone the ability to link minds without suffering a loss somewhere else. It's different for everyone. Often it's small, but sometimes it leaves you unable to function.
Like dead?
Huh? No, never dead.
I mean, the trade-off does seem a little fair, though.
Whatever it costs, you're a cipher. And a good one.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And when I'm my own Lancer, then everyone will see how extra amazing I am.
Why not just try to be a better cipher?
Because I'm... we're...
bored.
Bored! Plus there are plenty of level blah blah ciphers around. What's amazing about that?
Should I ask how it's going?
With the lessons? Well, it's more of a book, actually, but I'm working hard. Turns out I'm a natural.
You know it took me years, right?
Yes. But that's you. Anyway...
I'm glad we're friends.
You're an interesting guy.
Thanks. But, word of warning. I wouldn't get too close if I were you. Kidding! Haha, you know how I feel about mush. Seriously though, that means a lot.
It's still... but I still can't help but think of Wheatley when he's talking.
Hey, freelancer, contract go alright?
Oh yeah, you had a bubble.
How'd your last job go?
Pretty good.
I kicked its ass.
That's right, you did. Just got back myself. Damn Titan nearly took my arm off. Always something, huh? Owen stopped by. Wanted to make sure your records were in order. No worries though, a Titan won't stop me from keeping this place organized.
How'd you end up as our record keeper anyway? You don't seem the desk type.
Layers, buddy. We all got him. You want a well-placed shot or a well-kept ledger? Ask Lucky Jack. We all do our bit for the family, right?
Hey. Yeah, we all have our roles to do.
So you're the cousin who enjoys paperwork.
And taking on scars.
Keeping things balanced.
That's what I do. The point is, we got each other's backs. It's not like we got anyone else in our corner.
Oh, they will be in time, though. It's just gonna take effort.
Not today, but we'll turn things around.
That's the spirit right there. We need freelancers to bring in contracts, get the work done. The better the Enclave does, the better we all do, right? Well, I've got reports to update before I'm back out there. Striders to save, relics to silence, you know how it is.
Okay, and there's one more speech bubble over that way, it looks like. I think... oh. So, we have a lot to catch up on. I'm not going to go through and spend the rest of the night on that, so we're just going to jump right to our next mission. Probably once we finish up the main story, we're going to jump through all the conversations. That audio is a little bit wonky too. But we do have a couple of missions to be able to knock out, so we'll do those back to back. And let's see, what's our currently tracked mission? Okay, protection duty. That's not going to be too difficult. Then again, so far it's still early enough in the game, they're not going to really throw anything super difficult at us yet. But maybe in time. But also staying up to date and a little bit ahead on our gear is also really helping us out there as well. The battle cry is not a bad one to have. Yeah, it draws all the attention, but I mean, that's why the Colossus has, well, such a colossal amount of health. Hopefully in time I can also start getting shields on it. Because at least that'll give us some sort of a regenerating health bar. If you don't, I think it's if you don't take damage for 5 seconds, they slowly recharge. Or 5 or 3. I want to say it's 5. But yeah, just overall, this has been a pretty well done experience of a game. One I definitely recommend it to anybody. Let's see. Yeah, let's make this way across. Generator. Let's see, flash the light. There we go. That'll help. Finger won't be cramping up quite so much. Yeah. But oh, another Colossus. That's, I'm noticing them being a little bit more common.
Contract to pull some Arcanists out of a bad spot. Show them what we do.
Got it. On my way.
A little bit of a little bit of just silly fun at the start. I like players like him, just down to do the mission, but also have a little bit of fun goofing around. They're always fun to have around. Makes the game a little bit more fun. And a little bit more enjoyable overall. Alright. Lots of eggs here.
Alright, what do we got? Okay, let's sort this out.
You got it.
Oh, I can combo with other players on their damages. That is cool.
We appreciate your help.
Got one. Keep moving. Check your equipment in this moment. Stay prepared.
A little bit of a bug zapper going on.
Just about done.
Can't thank you enough.
Okay, that's done. And now stop the stragglers, Freelancer.
3-round burst. Okay.
Understood.
Not quite what I was expecting
Cleared all the
for
scorpions.
this
Well
assault
fought.
rifle.
I think they got the message. Ah, knew you could do it. I've got another contract. Might be connected. Report of a strider getting ambushed and robbed. Let's check it out.
Got it. On my way.
Alright. So... there we go. Always make use of water as you're flying. Because even if you're not overheating too much, just bump into it. It'll help you out on your flight time.
Armed outlaws first. Recover stolen goods second.
I understand.
Alright, where's the other outlaws? Okay, I see him there. Oh, hi.
I'm out of combat.
So where's this last part we need?
Good. Now get those supplies.
Up here? Yes.
Supplies marked and ready for Sentinel recovery.
So there should be one more part left of
Very
this.
good. Yes, okay. I got more work for you since you're already out there. One of our own is in trouble. Freelancers need to watch out for each other.
I'll see what I can do.
So that is definitely a theme as far as the missions go. They're always 3 parts. There's never just do the one thing and you're done. So it actually has a good feel to it. Hello and welcome to the stream. It definitely has you're mostly accomplishing things.
Bad situation with that freelancer. Help them.
I understand.
I do not think they will scare so easily. Keep your finger on the trigger.
Oh, he got hit by the lightning. Oh, there they are. Pop a bug zapper, and I'm really liking the electric coil. And down he goes.
A big scar has come out to play. You are making it very angry.
Understood.
See if I can get double combo going.
Good. Finish off the rest. Quickly now.
Got it. There's no more scars.
That was a pretty...
Very good. I think you are the last one standing. You saved lives. That is what freelancers do.
Still feeling a little bit too easy, a little bit too quick and dirty, but at the same time, like I said, it's not a bad feel. You actually feel like... No, you don't, dude. I do like the way he customized his, though. And what I might do is, off-stream, do customization onto the lance. Or the javelin. Yeah, he did a pretty good job customizing that. It looks pretty good and unique. Soldier and executioner, yep. One player up close, the other one a little bit farther back. Feel kind of bad. I don't know. We got pretty close to equal on everything. There we go. Stock augment, guardian. Yeah, we'll scrap all those. But we will keep the grenade launcher because we'll swap out the shotgun for that. And now we have two more. It's like a main story there. Oh wait, that's a contract. So we'll knock out the contract first. And move on through to... Yeah, once we finish up these two missions, we'll go ahead and probably call it a night there. But yeah, overall, anybody watching right now, have any of you guys played Anthem yet? Or if not, how's it been? How does it look overall to you? Like I said, it does have a very strong Destiny and Warframe mixture feel to it. Hello and welcome to the stream. We're kind of chugging along at a pretty decent pace. Just started a fresh Lancer tonight and already up to about, what was it, level 5 or 6 now. So hopefully the level progression maintains a nice steady pace like it is right now. But the combo system I do like. That was something that's not really in either of the other two games. And can really make things work out pretty interestingly. I have seen a video of somebody who is up to, I think, 1.5 million damage in a single combo, and that's using the Ranger, which at first a lot of people labeled as kind of the weakest, but really they're all balanced pretty well. I do wish there was a bit of a PvP element though to the game. That could have been fun to have, like an arena of sorts where Lancers could face off against other teams of Lancers and kind of just go from there. Kind of like, you know, have captured the flag. Oh, Mudkip.
We're getting reports about Scars setting up new hives. Not good.
Understood. Let's see what I can do.
And he's in Storm. Okay. I am going the wrong way, aren't I? Yes, I am.
Thanks for doing this, by the way. I don't like to think about Scar hives anywhere remotely near us.
Oh, he's just been destroying everything along the path. Thank you. And collecting all those embers will definitely also help out quite a bit. It's what, through here. Okay. really hard to see a little bit in the dark of the caves, and that's not a bad thing. That's actually pretty good. Like I said, you don't see too many games that make lighting actually a really enjoyable experience.
Here's where we've gotten bored of new scar hives. 2 more hives ahead.
Now we should be able to take that hive out from right here.
Vital hive taken out. Excellent.
All the scars are down.
Oh wow, that was really quick. Like, really quick. There we go. Another really fun thing about the Colossus shield is you can fly with it up.
While I've got your attention, some Arcanist machinery was abandoned in the field, and the scars are on its trail.
Okay.
Oh. Come on. Yeah, that input, that lag every now and then from the server is a little bit of a problem. As long as I don't hit one as far as in combat, I think we should be just fine. But if we start getting real combat lag, that's gonna become a bit of an issue. And let's see. Oh, we're nearly to the objective already. Nice. Any water for me? No. There we go. And yeah, the Colossus definitely has a really short... Oh, I can't even see. A really short flight time compared to the other javelins.
Get to that Arcanist machinery before the scars. There's the device. We can start extracting when you're ready.
Oh, okay. The other, as far as controls also go, it's kind of a shame R3 is not the melee button by default. That way you could use the triangle as the switch weapons instead of just reload. Whereas switching weapons is a little bit awkward in the fact that you have to hold down the reload button, which means you can sometimes accidentally switch out your weapons without meaning to, which does make things a little bit more difficult every now and then. Because you can sit there thinking you're using one weapon, and the other one pops up.
Extraction over. You did it. Oh, good. That's done with.
Alright, where's our next...
There's more, Freelancer.
Over
The
here.
volatile Shaper relic was spotted by a patrol. It's got to be silenced.
Okay. Hopefully during these cutscenes we get more information on like shapers and those types of things. Oh. There we go.
I'll see what I can do.
Shaper relic in sight. See if you can quiet it down.
Alright, that should draw the enemies away from our teammates. And put more of the focus onto us. Which is kind of what we want to be doing, especially as
See those fragments? We need them to silence the relic.
As a tank. Oh, that lightning bolt helps us out quite a bit there. Oh, okay, I thought that was natural lightning that was bouncing around. That's just our allies doing it. I guess we can grab this one right here while we're already here.
There's a fragment.
It looks like all the fighting has moved out over here. Yeah. And like I said, sometimes your weapons switch when you don't want them to, when you go to reload, as in the case of us switching out to our shotgun. Which adds a little bit of unnecessary time to doing everything. Which is okay, but still kind of wish it wouldn't happen as often as it does. Okay. I understand you guys want loot, but let's also go ahead and grab these Shaper relics. Or fragments. And get them tucked away. If we can get them taken care of, that should just leave us with the scars to take care of.
Big one.
Understood.
It's gotta be over here somewhere, right?
Got it.
Oh, right here. The other thing about this too is, in zones that we can normally fly, if we're carrying something, we won't be able to fly while we're carrying it. Something about just being too heavy for us to be able to do that with. It's gotta be right back here somewhere. There it is. You're blocking my path, dude. Oh, wait. There we go. Weapon parts, that's it. Nothing fancy or... That's a shame. And relic seconds.
All the scars are down.
So what's next?
Thanks again. We'll rest easier with those scars gone.
Oh wow, we have a nice full team. Not too often you see that. Hawaii Guy 1. I still like Mudkip and his name, and he did a pretty good job customizing his javelin to at least be colored like a Mudkip from what it looked like at a glance earlier. Didn't really get him too much time on screen, but that's okay. Let's see what everybody looked like. It's always fun seeing the way people do their stuff. Ooh. I like Hawaii Guy's javelin. That was pretty badass. excited. Let's see here. We got... I'm really not a huge fan of the shotguns, but we got some better gloves and augments. I'm an explosive expert. Alright. And we have some garbage gear we'll just chuck out. Well, scrap out. And we will go ahead and call it a night there. Tomorrow night is going to be The Binding of Isaac. So that'll be one I'll definitely be able to get a lot of more so viewer interaction on. There's not really any type of cutscene dialogue or anything like that. It's mostly just visual effects. I think the only time there's really dialogue is the game's intro itself. But yeah, definitely, if you're not already following, please feel free to follow. If you guys ever have any suggestions or anything like that, go ahead and follow that link on the Discord or to Discord and leave any comments, thoughts, feelings there as well. And I'll also try to get better about updates and just random little blurbs onto Twitter. Just really trying to get everything balanced out. Every day I'm learning something new when it comes to doing this. But again, thank you everybody who is following, and I look forward to seeing you all again tomorrow night. Until then, stay safe and have a wonderful rest of your evening.